as far as his AKWA is concerned. Some decisions he's made, he's still not really having a clear head as far as this game is concerned. But I mean, being a homeboy, like we say, going through the ranks, playing football for academies, going through Blessed Stars, getting through to play for FC1 Rocket, and now having the big chance.
Philip Clement taking that throw in, but looks like a rash challenge there on Innocent Godwin. And the free kick to ABIA Warriors. That's Philip Oguche again. And there, right in front of the goal post, Ayodele Ezekiel. Philip Clement.
Last game, they're coming out as wounded lions. I want to get that result here to you.
ABIA Warriors, not direct, and it looked to have been sport from what we see there. It looks like the goalkeeper and the defenders were even bracing up for a direct shot, but Ayodele Ezekiel there trying to maybe do some implement some practice tips. Didn't quite work out well for ABIA Warriors. It's now the turn of AKWA United. Paul AKWA, saddled with the responsibility of the taking a throw in now. They would need every head and everyone, even Charles Etim has left the back and right there in front. It gets to the head of Charles. Well, almost get into an AKWA United leg there, but it's ABIA Warriors who break away now with Christian Izuchukwu. But sooner did he break away than the ball went out of play as well, and Koji Mama Makakwabo is having a word with him. Probably not excited about the ball control, but it's still ABIA Warriors' advantage anyway. Philip Okuche with a throw. Of course, finding innocent Godwin. This time it's Stephen Wisdom and Sheyo Guntayo. Advantage. It should have been in what looked like an interesting attack being formed. But the referee had to stop that and order that free kick to be taken. But AKWA United would still be in possession anyway. Emmanuel James. Lovely defending. ABIA Warriors. Christian Izuchukwu couldn't keep it in play. Well, it's advantage. ABIA Warriors anyway. And they wouldn't mind if it goes out of play. 5 minutes of added time in this first 45 minutes. So we would see 50 minutes of play in the first half of AKWA United's first game for the 2024-2025 season at home, that is. First home game. The ball goes all the way to the stands. Well, how would you describe the temper of the game so far?
Well, I mean, we've seen quite at some point some end-to-end stuff for both sides, but we've seen ABIA Warriors. They've been much more. They've had more intent when striking, when having to go on the attacking forays. But I think for AKWA United, you're missing the services of the likes of Ubong Friday, Sani Suleiman, that link-up play in front. This is one of the things they struggle with at the start of the season, having to be able to win games, and win them convincingly. And they are quite struggling. Quite got a point away against Lobby Stars, but now at home they're struggling to find the back of the net, and it would look like Coach Babaganero would have to build something again from scratch as far as the attack lineup is concerned for AKWA United.
Like I did say earlier on, it's 5 minutes of minimum added time in this first half on a very sunny Sunday afternoon. A day where the London Derby is taking place, and of course lovers of English football. But it is still very wonderful to see that the stadium has some capacity here. Well, NPFL Live has got you covered anyway. You shouldn't be watching anything else if you're at home than logging on to NPFL Live and subscribing to the amazing football content. Exciting season it was in 2023-2024. Promises to be even more exciting in 2024-2025. And that's only if you are locked on right here to NPFL Live, powered by Propel Sports Africa. It's only match week 2. Well, the action is getting very interesting. A lovely clearance by Obong Essien there. Oh, Shoba Kapil would have hoped to release that one earlier for Absent Murray. Well, the ABIA Warriors defense was there earlier than any AKWA United player. But here they could go again. Make something out of the 5 added minutes. There's no one to latch onto that ball. Emmanuel James arriving late. And it's a goal kick for ABIA Warriors. Again, Ali Ishaku will confidently play out the ball, signaling to his teammates to see how they can make this one count. Hold on to the 1-0 lead. Or maybe, just maybe, AKWA United might take a last-minute equalizer. Emmanuel James doing the Lord's work at the back, trying to shrug off, of course, Izuchukwu, one of the deadly wingers, they say, in the season so far, but we don't know how it's going to be for the rest of the season. Ashoba Kapiru is the only orange man there. He's sandwiched expectedly as the ABIA was defense trying to be escape, but the boys in orange regaining control. Sheyi there, and of course AKWA United can still have their way here. Stephen Wisdom raises his hands. ABIA now with the run. Adejo, the goal scorer, somehow finds Ayodele Ezekiel. He was trapped but found his way out. Ball still in play. ABIA Warriors. Innocent Godwin. All the way back to Emmanuel Egbuju. The new signing from, of course, Sunshine Stars. Lovely control there. Nicholas Jonathan looking to find just anyone. De Souza, not sure what he was doing. Looks like he thought that Ayodele Ezekiel was right behind him. And there he goes. Absent Murray. Very well defended by ABIA Warriors. It's very tense final minutes of this first half. And anything can happen. You might delete your drafts because the way AKWA United are playing right now, well, it looks like it might be an ABIA Warriors first half anyway, as the referee looks at his watch and about to put his whistle to mouth. Charles team. Now is the end. First 45 minutes of AKWA United's first home match for the 2024-2025 season, and they are on the chasing side as ABIA Warriors, courtesy of Jonugwa Adejo goal in the 4th minute, what's dancing Buga right now. Well, the first looked like an infringement, but now the actual whistle has been blown. AKWA United are trailing at halftime. ABIA Warriors, under the return of Imama Amakakpabo, are smiling away for the first time this season. And what a story we have on our hands. Every match day is a story, obviously, as been told by NPFL Live, powered by Propel Sports Africa. And we are live in Oyo. Fed 45 for you.
Well, first 45, I say ABIA Warriors, the visiting side, have had much more control of the ball. They've been quite very superb. The players have shown that intent. Adejo has been the starman of the first 45 minutes. His very incisive passes, his eye on the ball, that proactiveness, controlling the midfield, I think has been quite an asset for ABIA Warriors in the first 45 minutes. And despite that injury scare, we saw him still growing the game, making very great contributions for ABIA Warriors. But I felt for AKWA United, their defense, they've had that lack of communication, what cost them that first goal in the encounter. And also the attacking lineup has been quite very dismal. It doesn't look like they've had that point man, someone like Sonny Suleiman and Ubong Friday who would drive the ball, and it looks like it's not really looking good for them at the moment. But hopefully the coach would make some very great substitutions in the second 45. But for Imama Kwakabo, he would certainly be hoping on building on this after their last game to Remo Stars. It would be great for him to recover and show that he's got that reputation to guide ABIA Warriors, having come in as a new coach this season.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, viewers at home, at work, or wherever you are across the globe, it's AKWA United who trail ABIA Warriors by a goal. And we see what happens in the second 45. Just to let you know, some of the spectators who are here, the top brass of AKWA State Football, by the way, which is the home of AKWA United. The Honorable Commissioner for Sports is in the stadium and has been seen stepping down to have a pep talk, obviously, with the players of AKWA United. It's their first game at home, and I'm sure he has obviously some motivation for them to win at home and repay the fans who are out here today. Well, for ABIA Warriors, I guess their own commissioner will be able to do what they did in the first half. They come back victorious. It's a marathon and not a sprint, but every single point counts as we continue in this lovely soap opera called the NPFL. Mighty George and Sports Reverend will be back in just a bit, but just in case you missed the entire game in its first half, it is AKWA United 0, ABIA Warriors 1. Stay tuned.
Yeah, Akila did. They asked me for line up. Akila. Huh? Sorry? Just a, just a,
Well, we're going in a second 45 in a show while we're having fun here. We want to hear his take about return of club football right here. What's your name?
My name is Savio Michael.
How do you feel about AKWA United playing here today, returning after a long time, club football?
I see maybe I press AKWA United win this match because I'm very support to AKWA United.
Well, we hope that AKWA United will win for you Paul AKWA keeps trying and trying. There he is again. Looks like he used his hand, but the referee says play on. Johnson team is the last man behind. Chooses to go to Seidu. Back to Charles. Bidiri is back to support the fence. Obong Williams nicely turned there. And now it's Shayo Guntaya. Expected to find anyone in the middle. Back to Shay now. And that was from Stephen Wisdom. Wisdom in the fray there. There goes ABIA Warriors. Ebubidiri still in charge. AKWA United still in possession. Stephen Godwin still with the ball. Doesn't find anyone with an orange shirt. But they could try again now. The home side. Stephen. Ubong. Quite important to know there are now officially 3 Ubongs in AKWA United. Ubong Williams, Ubong Etienne.
Ubong means glory,
Yeah.
but
And ABIA Warriors now. It's a chip by Dejo. But it was a little too much. The goal scorer trying to double his tally today. But it is not to be. Maybe not just yet. As ABIA Warriors hold on to their 1-0 lead. Lovely turn there by Ubong Etienne, one of the Ubongs. AKWA has 2 men. AKWA still going. Not enough power on that. Easily stopped. And there's Antoine de Souza. Dispossessed. Oguntayo now. Defensive work done very nicely by ABIA Warriors. Anayodele Ezekiel. At this time it will go all out as Augustine and Joko will not entertain any sort of issues here. Here's the captain of the side. He stops it there again. But danger is not averted. Shay there. It is blocked. There they go again now. United was another opportunity gone back in. AKWA United. Shea Stephen AKWA is Stephen again. Stephen looking for his man. Prefers a grounder, but it's easily cleared by the away side. Back in possession, they're winning the possession game, but they're still on the back foot here. AKWA United, nicely turned. It's a shot. AKWA. Iridion was waiting to just pounce on that loose ball, but it wasn't so loose. And ladies and gentlemen, it is AKWA United who are still searching for their first goal of this game. 56 minutes gone in this encounter. It is still AKWA United nil, ABIA 1.
Well, that was some nervy moments for ABIA Warriors. All right, there's just the last 5 minutes have been quite very nervy as we saw AKWA United mounting the pressure, and Paul AKWA actually getting to have one of his first clear shots and target in this very encounter. While one might think that the promise keepers have had quite very slow starts to the season in the past 3 seasons in the Nigerian Premier Football League, but I mean, this season they quite started well, getting a point away from home. So wondering why it would be quite difficult for them over here. But I think for the Warriors,
and AKWA United now. That was a goal smelling. Absent Mori. First real chance they have gotten in this second 45. AKWA United. We have reached the 1 hour mark here in this encounter. Stephen Wisdom with the run. They have worked hard, this AKWA United side today, but unfortunately still find themselves on the back foot. Another substitution now. AKWA United will in introduce Chijoke Lekwe comes in for Paul AKWA. Chijoke number 9, Paul AKWA number 17 plays no more part in this encounter. And ABIA Warriors also with their own substitution. Ayodele Ezekiel is out of the encounter while Paul Sampson replaces him. The action continues here at the Gospel AKWA International Stadium. We have clicked the 1 hour mark and counting. Corner kick. Ubong Williams. The ball is loose. Gideon Ezekiel. He only had longer legs, would have touched that one that was just floating there in the 18. It's a struggle right there. But ABIA Warriors are the better for it at the moment. Still going. Yes, of course, the number 10 man, Paul Sampson. And so, there they go, Paul Sampson. Does he? Well, he touches his head in disbelief. Obviously, not what he was sent there to do. The former AKWA United man. And interestingly, it looks like Imama Amakakabo loves this man so much because he was with Imama Amakakabo in his days at ABIA Warriors. That he had to bring him back there again with another opportunity. Paul Sampson dispossessed again. Shei Oguntayo for AKWA United now. Stephen Wisdom, Shea Williams, Shea now hasn't had that opening he's been looking for to fire. That's it. Well, certainly that is not it. Obviously, not what he expected. The AKWA United number 24. So the promise keepers keep on searching for that goal.
Well, it's certainly it's certainly really looking like the promise keepers are waking up, and there is that sense of urgency coming back for the promise keepers. The home side know what is at stake. They know what they lose, and they get to lose this very game. The fans just will actually show them, watch them through last season, struggle to the last day of the Nigerian Premier Football League to secure a place in the league. So certainly it's going to be something for the fans to watch and see if AKWA United can gain back their trust. That goal, that equalizer would be something that they're looking for. But so far, so good. The visitors have done a great job.
Ono is down and needing medical attention, Mano. All right. The game has since restarted from that free kick to Emmanuel Onu as we continue checking out what could likely happen here and the permutations on the table as it stands on the table. AKWA United kept a clean sheet on match day one, but would be among those the pecking order if the match does end this way. Football for you, and especially league football. That's just the way it is.
Well, certainly our viewers is still trying to get something out of this game, trying to hold on to the ball, and I think they've been quite very dangerous when they get to, get the ball to their feet. The AKWA United have quite struggled in transition, in this very encounter. I think that's what has also cost them in this very game.
Shea with a very almost through pass to Didier Ezekiel. That missed the head of the captain. Ogosun Joku. It's a tug of war there. Chijoke tries to get his way around Collins to Oberike, but that doesn't happen. AKWA United blessed with another corner kick. to make it count. Young. All the way back to Charles. Charles being very pacey and energetic. We need to fall back soon, but the endurance is there to manage things. Stephen Wisdom. And Chiduke wins AKWA a free kick. There's a little bit of a debate there where the ball should be played from, but looks like a good range to take a direct free kick. As it stands, ABIA Warriors in 8th position, AKWA United in 15th. But the fans of AKWA United have a phobia for anything below the bottom half, especially what happened to them in the first half of the season and ultimately the whole season last season. So there they conjure and celebrate Charles, Shay, James, all there. It didn't turn out well. Whatever they practiced And it is a disappointment upon disappointment. How much can Coach Mohamed Babakanaru gather up his players, psych them up to know that it's not over? It remains to be seen, even as we definitely approach the 90th minute mark in AKWA United's first home game of the 2024-2025 season. It's live on NPFL Live, Propel Sports Africa, and big thanks to all our sponsors. So here we go now. Sunday Megwa trying to replicate his form of last season, but we're yet to see any of that. If he can hit 8 goals again, we would wait and find that out. Well, the thing about the Premier League is that if you hit a number of goals, like we saw Robert Mizo in the first half of the season, before he couldn't even conclude the season with Bayelsa United, he was off abroad. Well, we celebrate players who go abroad. It is called greener pastures. But even though Nigeria's flag is green, they go to find somewhere that's greener than Nigeria. And speaking of that, we need to definitely celebrate the transfer of Ekerete Udom. Last played for Rivers United. Only last week he was sending Rivers United fans a thank you message. And just yesterday, boom, Villarreal of Spain. It is one of the most interesting transfers right now in the NPFL. Although we hear he signed for the Villarreal, well, he has signed for Villarreal, the team, but will be playing in the Team B. And until he gets a national team cap and things like that, might not be promoted to the top side. But he has signed a 2-year contract with Villarreal, which is big. And in those 2 years, anything can happen, obviously. So shout out to Ekerete Udom, former Van Dreza, former Nasarawa, former Sunshine Stars, and former Rivers United player who has just signed with Villarreal of Spain. And that was the former side of Samuel Chukwueze before he pitched tent with Milan. And Joko now looking for Magua. But no space, says Ubibediri.
If we keep losing our best legs in the Nigeria Premier Football League, how do we get that league to be what it's supposed to be?
We get some more. We discover more of them. Would any Nigerian player win the Ballon d'Or playing in the NPFL? Would they win the African Player of the Year playing in the NPFL?
So it's about personal ambition.
No, I mean, I'm just asking. It's debatable, though. But they need to get outside to be able to win that. That was stopped. Ken Fon thought he had an opening there, but it was stopped there by Njoku. ABIA Warriors with 5 minutes added on. Sunday Megwa, a proven goal scorer, is with the ball now, but again, he loses it. Well, this time he gets a corner kick in favor. Interestingly, it's ABIA Warriors' first corner kick. Can you imagine that? So it's ABIA Warriors doing a lot of defending all this while. And now we see what they make of it. Maybe not much. It could amount to something. Let's see how that goes. It's a lovely shot. Very, very tricky there by Innocent Godwin. And Seidu had to make sure that he was in firm grip of that, although he lost it at first pounce. Innocent could try again though. But here's Adejo now. And surely Wilson Njoku has left the back. Now trying to get an insurance goal, as they call it. Onu now. Wilson. Back to Innocent. Innocent sends it all the way back as well. The clock is ticking. AKWA United on the verge of losing their first goal at home in a 2024-2025 season. But this football, anything can happen. A last gasp pressure now. Emmanuel James. And of course Ali Shaku rushes out. As expected, he will slip on the ball because he knows the time is running out. The referee would hurry him up. Played out. ABIA Warriors on the verge of a historic win here. The first since, of course, about 8 years ago. A lovely turn there, but it would amount to nothing if they cannot keep it in play. AKWA United have only one job to do. Send it straight into there. See who gets to it.
Well, look at Surgeon and trying to find the equalizer, but certainly, I mean, the compact defense of ABIA Warriors have been very up to the game of AKWA United so far in this encounter. They've been very agile, very alert.
Anything can happen just now. There's someone there. Stephen Wisdom was the man who was saddled with that one. But the defense of ABIA Warriors was resolute. There he goes, Stephen Wisdom. Almost trying to carry the team right now. But a tree cannot make a forest. Charles Etim swings it in. Is there anyone there for AKWA United? Instead, it's ABIA Warriors who are making it all count. Ladies and gentlemen, we might be seeing a penalty. Indeed, there was a touch, and Augustine Njoku is instead insisting that his man is the victim and not the culprit. Well, there's a handball, as we can see. Well, we have been made to know, interestingly, from Paul Sampson, who is now on the turf. And so handball is what we're hearing at the moment. And it happened in a flash. Samuel?
Well, confusing scenes for the fans, actually. Wondering what would have happened there. But you talked about video assistant referee earlier. And I mean, that very situation. And I mean, for AKWA United, there looks like some hope, but he talked about video assistant referee and its usefulness, its need. Now they have communication gadgets. And hopefully they would make the right decision. It's just some tumultuous, chaotic, confused situation. Fans are wondering what would have happened there. An ABIA player is down on the turf. Clearly a replay would have been helpful. And as the situation seeming to gain fan momentum.
Well, referee John Oguleye has said, or Geleye says it is indeed a penalty for AKWA United. We are hearing it's a handball. By the same Paul Sampson who is on the top, needing medical attention. Well, ABIA Warriors had this one covered.
Well, there's still this debate of the perfect situation. Assistant referee Elia with one play of ABIA Warriors. And now that they've got communication gadgets, it should be easier for them to detect what really and exactly happened in splits of seconds. And while
as we try to confirm, not sure what the connection is though with Paul Sampson, who has been stretchered off. We're not sure if there was any sort of rugged play that would amount to a player being stretchered off. But referee John Oguleye is having none of that. Iridion Ezekiel is the man who is saddled with this responsibility of salvaging AKWA United and ensuring that they at least have 2 points from 2 games, first 2 games of the season. It's a number 10 shirt against a number 22. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. It's the homeboy against the best goalkeeper in the Federation Cup of last season. And the clock has reached its climax. It is indeed a goal for AKWA United. They level scores just at the brink of the game. Iridion registers his name in the score sheets of this game and goal scorers for the 2024-2025 season. And one of the goals scored in the various centers in the NPFL today, broadcast live on NPFL Live. It is AKWA United 1, ABIA Warriors 1.
Well, and it looked like the referee brandished the yellow card to some players of ABIA Warriors after contesting hesitation. And while it's clear, not clear, the communication that came out from that very end.
The last kick and goal scorers, the game. Well, not entirely. The last piece of action. And AKWA United players, coaches, administrators, and fans would heave a sigh of relief that somehow, just somehow, they have managed to be, of course, on level terms with their visitors, who surely indeed played very, very well. AKWA United were also great in today's game. The goals refused to come until a late penalty, which I know will be talked about in the days and of course the hours to come. That penalty.
Well, yes, certainly. We're looking forward to seeing those replays on NPFL Live TV app. It would be great to see.
Let's talk about the penalty.
Well, that very penalty looks quite controversial, but not very clear what would have happened at that very spot. It happened so quickly. An ABIA Warriors player down on the turf, taken out in a stretcher, and it's still debatable what really went on at that very spot. Certainly, the days to come and the weeks to come would be a much hot topic ahead of match day 3 in the Nigeria Premier Football League.
The visitors from ABIA came, they fought very hard, they almost conquered, but it was not to be, as the promise keepers kept the promise. At least in the first 2 games of this season have failed to lose, but have wanted to win today. Elsewhere, of course, other games that started right after this one have Kano Pillars leading Bayelsa United in Yenagua 1-0. Katsina United and Bendel Insurance are currently playing a 1-0 draw. Niger Tornadoes and Nasarawa United are level at halftime as well in a goalless situation. Well, here it has finished. AKWA United